So, okay, we are back in Ixion. Let me do a real quick chat for a second. So, last time everything was falling apart. And I was really worried that we were in an unwinnable situation. And we were just going to die, like, but we weren't dead yet. So it's like we were going to play 20 minutes and die, and then it would be a waste of time. So off stream, I let it roll for a few minutes to see what would happen. Because we had people starving, and we had planted down a whole bunch of food buildings. However, they needed time to grow the food and then save the people before they starved. And I wasn't sure if everyone was going to riot and kill each other before the food became good. And to my delight, the number went green. So we are able to proceed. So once I realized that we didn't have to replay that section and over and over and over, I stopped there and I saved it. That also saves us a bit of time because we were waiting on this open 2,000 chronic pods to creep up. And we are at 1998 now. So made sure to not let it roll until that finished so that we can see what happens.
Ixion is ready to perform a volt jump on your order.
Okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So at this point, we can jump. It might be better to just chill. Alright, so we have 2,000 people we just woke up. So let's stop thawing out more people. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna stop thawing out more people. And we're gonna let that trust keep climbing. Wait till the colonists get back. That was another thing I realized off stream, is none of the ships were prioritizing colonists on this screen, this column. So I had to tell one of them to go get them, otherwise they were just waiting forever. Alright, we have overpop in section 4 by like 50. Okay, so we can move 50 from 4 to 2. Non-workers from 4 to 2. Alright. Also, during that time period that I mentioned, this finished building. So we do have the nuclear power plant. Apparently it starts by eating 3 hydrogen a day and generating 75 power, but you can crank that up to more. Gilbert's question, if I'm playing a class that gives boons, but I'm not in a part of your squad, does anyone get the boons? If so, who? Yes, so let's say it says it gives 5 people boons, because that's pretty standard. It will give them to you, and then 4 other people that are in range of you, even if they're not in your squad or your party. So if you're near other people, they will get them. You seriously telling me that after everything was on fire yesterday, Magic got better over the course of 10 minutes? Closer to 20 to 25 minutes. But honestly, again, I was really, really concerned that it was going to be a situation where it's like we had already lost, but we didn't know it yet. And we were going to just like go and then die and go and then die. Reload, reload, reload. So I was like, all right, I want to see if I can figure this out off stream. And as soon as I realized it would stabilize, I was like, all right, pause. I felt like we spent so many hours waking up people, going from 1,000 to 1,900 peeps. And I was like, I do not want to do that again. Okay.
An accident
Reached 3,079 population. How did... Oh, I guess the colonists just got back. I was like, how did pop go up? How about leaving the fire stations on? I could, but I don't wish to right now. We need more trash, too. Or the research to finish so that this requires less trash to run. Which I think is what's running right now. Yeah. Okay.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Alright, it's time to go. Alright, let's go here. And... all power from the main grid will be diverted to the engine during the 0.5 cycle charge preceding ignition. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time. Engage.
In accordance with
Steam achievement. Finish chapter 3.
All ships must return to the Tycoon before volt jump initiation.
Some of those.
Ixion engine ready.
Did they return? Some of them were pretty far out still. Imagine like radioing the crew, like, attention crew. Remember that thing we did that blew up the moon? We're about to do it again. Buckle up. I was like, I don't hate it, but this is such a weird way of displaying, like, warp travel. Everything stretching like this, and then flying through it. And we're gonna have permanent hull damage again, I promise you.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Expected irreversible damage to the Tycoon detected. Calculations indicate the system's pulsar is dormant. Sensors have located the Piranesi, currently powered down. You must find a way to retrieve the Remus coordinates from it. Act with extreme caution, Administrator.
Okay. Alright. So trust is going to be higher because all the debuffs we had from being in a system for too long are no longer an issue. Send you there. Send you there. We got a storm here we got to keep an eye on. Science is the thing I need most. Do that.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Several planetary readings from 12H fall outside the parameters of theoretical models. We have landed on 12H, a planet with intense geological activity. Fissures expel gas into the atmosphere and canyons run deep across the planet's surface. We have located a stable area where we should be able to study 12H's phenomena. Establish infrastructure to support advanced analysis. You. What's your favorite city builder? Oh goodness, I don't know. So there's city builders and colony sims, and there's some crossover, right? Like, I would say Stranded Alien Dawn's one of my favorites, but that's definitely a colony sim. City builder, man, I feel like I need a list in front of me. I'm a very visual person. I need to see a list in front of me and I can remember them all. Like, I very much enjoyed Stranded, Oxygen Not Included, this, Timberborn. But this, oh, this feels a little bit like Factorio as well, with the way that we, like, handle the sections. Hull integrity is very high. We can turn one of these airlocks off for now. See, fire stations are 5 power each. So yeah, I could go ahead and turn them all on right now. As long as we keep an eye on things. Probes. We need to find just a bunch of resources so our harvesters can stay busy. Alright, right there.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Summary of intelligence on the Piranesi. The Piranesi has been located. Initial visuals indicate that it has suffered heavy damage. Our sensors are not detecting any activity on board the ship. Transmission from the team of the Gannet. We have entered the Piranesi. There is neither light source nor gravity within the ship. Many modifications have been made to its structure. The walls are of an unknown shiny black metal that distorts the vision. The corridors we pass through are sometimes similar in designs to those of Dolos or the UN. In some places, however, passageways are almost organic in shape. We did discover a large memorial. The statue at its center is obscured by the many cables, pipes, and conduits that lead away from it to the ship. We could make out the words property of the BMS at its base. If the team was not so anxious, we would have stopped to carry out further observation. Locate the Remus coordinates.
A probe has completed its scan.
I think I accidentally sent 2 science ships right here. Food, working conditions.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Accident should get auto-repaired. And when this research finishes, that should do a chain reaction that should help with keeping food in the green, so to speak.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Which one?
A science ship has arrived
All right.
at its destination.
Summary of PSR B1257 plus 12D scan information. First readings from 12D indicate the planet's experiences intense geothermal activity and extremely high temperatures. Its surface is largely covered with molten basaltic rock. Transmission from the Einstein's team. We have located a promontory where we could land the Einstein. Conditions on the planet are extremely dangerous. Soaring temperatures, unusual gravity. We recommend only a quick surface analysis opposed to any further exploration that could lead to human and material losses. But we have exoskeletons, so it says you are allowed to do advanced stuff. So we're going to do advanced stuff. Transmission from the team of the Gannet. We have found them. The devices holding the Remus coordinates are behind a heavy reinforced door. We have tried several different approaches to open it, but haven't even succeeded in scratching it. Connecting to the Tycoon to the Piranesi would allow us to power and reactivate the door's control subsystems. The connection is also necessary for the extraction and transfer of the Remus coordinates from the devices to the Tycoon. Administrator, one other thing. Before we found the devices, we passed an effigy of Giovanni Battista, former member of the Marduk Council. Alright, so I gotta move the big ship over there. Alright, how's the batteries? Batteries are all fine. Okay, so should be able to manage this.
A probe has completed its scan. Probe has completed its scan.
Okay, that's still right. Alright. Extract coordinates. Sector 4 is saying overworked. Sector 4 has 120 out of 195. We could take 30 people from 1 and move them to 4. That'll help a little bit. Let's turn this airlock back on. I feel like it's amazing the workers haven't airlocked the lazy people who won't work but are eating the food. Yeah.
A science ship team has
Wait, we can
completed
collect
a task.
science from the pulsar thing in the middle? What the heck? We've completed our theoretical model of 12H. During our studies, Dai Zhao showed signs of mental distress. Concerned that the gas expulsions were the cause, we carried out standard suit integrity tests. No breaches were found within their suit. Later, while we were submitting our results, Dai Zhao was seen leaving the research site. Locate Dai Zhao.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, hull's going up. Trust is okay for the moment. And because we're collecting science from these missions, research is speeding up.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Administrator, the Piranesi is reactivating. We had to manually break the connection with the Tycoon, interrupting the coordinate transfer. The damn walls started to move. Thanks to our exoskeletons, we are making for the Gannet as fast as we can. Okay, good thing I had that upgrade. I think the science team would have died otherwise. Oh, shoot, that's the thing you were connected to? That looks cool. It looks like a Star Destroyer almost. Are those what is it spewing out? Are those like... I'm worried those are like little fighter ships or something.
Administrator, the Piranesi has deployed a drone swarm around itself. We should move the Tycoon immediately.
Wait, what? If I say stand and fight, the crew of the Gannet will receive a galvanizing missive to boost their morale. They'll never reach the Gannet, but they could still prove useful before passing. I don't think it's supposed to say Gannet reach the Gannet. Oh, wait. They're trying to... Okay, I get it. They're inside the Piranesi, and they're trying to run for the Gannet. Okay. Administrator, the Piranesi is reactivating. We had to manually break the connection. Okay. So basically saying stand and fight, or try to run for your ship. Okay. Keep moving. The crew of the Gannet are rushing back to their ship. They'll make it.
Administrator, I see you. Pitiful Dolos leftovers. Ridiculous flesh bags. You are flies to me.
Sorry, but I gotta go.
Tear you apart. Eat you. Digest you. And soon, you, your crew, the Tycoon, and whatever's left of Dolos will be part of me. I am Primordial. I am a Reaper. You are nothing but erratic illusion, pointless heat dissipation, and abject failure.
I have a lot of titles.
I have found your protection. It is but a matter of time before Naomi breaks into pieces, and I feast on your carcass.
Dude, I love what they did to this guy's voice.
Knocks.
Alright. And then one of the other ships just radioed us. The reports from the Lightbulb team have become inconsistent, indicating psychological instability. According to their most recent transmission, the team is following the trails of Dai Zhao towards the house. House. Use corrupted key. Leave. Something's weird. Lost die. Yeah, that's a shame. Get out of there. Close transmission. Alright, so I think one guy got like a brain bug or something.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so we've done too many movements. To the dark, spooky noises, then Happy New Year.
The science ship team has completed a task.
EKP travel for one more cycle. So it should be fine after it stops. Bunch of silicon there. The Piranesi is awakened. Previous dormant drones now fill the passageways of the ship. They killed the team and destroyed the Gannet. Well, crap. Okay. So we lost a science ship.
A probe has completed its scan.
Alright, so there's the Piranesi.
A new request awaits your attention.
Data control algorithms have been overloaded. Diagnostics indicate external interference. Images of the Piranesi flood every screen. They haunt dreams and leave indelible marks. Do you have a plan to save us from this monster and recover the coordinates of the Remus? Administrator, there is fear. -2 stability to entire crew. Monkey you! Oh my god. Yo, eat some mushrooms, people. You'll be fine. -2 stability. Okay, so at this point in time, the research that makes this building use 25 garbage instead of 50 to water this whole sector. That's fantastic. That also means that if I needed more food, I could possibly tear down some stuff and make another algae farm, because this is not like a number of water. It just says infinite water for this sector. So we could make more farms here if we need more food. Right now we don't. Right now we're fine. However, I think I'm never going to need the mushroom wall again. So let's go ahead and start decommissioning that. How's the beds in this sector? Sector 2, right? 403 non-working people. Can we throw them out a damn airlock? All right. Launch probes to find points of entrance 2 out of 3. Find a viable planet. Alright, so light bulbs standing by, but they lost a person, so they gotta come back to the ship so that they can get more crew. I'm predicting the Piranesi is gonna come after us, so we're gonna have to like move around and play dodgeball with it or something.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting a tycoon.
Okay. What do I do about that? Do I just move? Now is the time to run. 11. Alright. Moving there is 1.7 cycles, moving there is 1.8. Alright. I'm guessing we got a boogie. I'm guessing we move and avoid the missile like that. Try clicking the missile. Nothing. It's following me. It's not looking good.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
A fire broke out. It's getting handled. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Oh! I was supposed to do this at some point. All right, hang on a sec.
Gonna go back in time.
Yeah, we were researching efficient garbage. We didn't research missile defense systems. So the question is, do I gotta research it or research it and build it? Okay. Have 5 mining ships at the same time. What? I have 3. Oh my god, I think as I loaded the game, it's like combining. I had 3 and then it reloaded 3 more and it just bugged out and gave me that. All right. I could move away from the missile to buy time. %, researched. The big question is, do I just have to survive the research of it? Or do I have to survive also constructing something? Wait, what? While the Einstein's crew were carrying out their research, they became trapped by a lava tide. The phenomenon had been theorized, but was subject to debate within the Tycoon scientific community. Today, the theory was verified. The crew were able to transmit their conclusions on the geothermal activity of 12D before being engulfed in lava. What is this name? Crewmate lost. Mabola Adriana Naninganaga. Alright, technology missile analysis threat has been unlocked. Hey, Cezanne. Do I have to build something? Alright, I don't see any new buildings. So now it's either A, I'm fine, or B, I had to have that research before it was even fired. Drone threat analysis. Wait, right here, hold on. No countermeasure available. What? Oh my god, wait. Auto build. You have to build probes or missiles? What do you mean? I don't have time for this. Muck, you mucked up? Yeah, I did.
A drone swarm has been released from the Piranesi. The swarm
Building
aims to
building
intercept the
missile.
Tycoon.
Oh god.
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yeah, I wonder why. Wait, did it go? I don't know. Did it hit you? Okay.